even Florian Wirtz, to put him into this conversation, like he was all right last night, but like, is that good enough for a player of that like caliber, of that amount of money being spent on? Like, that is a game where he should be turning up and having a 10 out of 10. He should be running that game. He should be the one pulling us over the lines in these games. When you have that much money spent on you and that much belief put in you, like, you have to be just more effective. And he was fairly anonymous last night, so I was a bit disappointed with that too.
The final straw for me last night, Conor, was Dominic Szoboszlai going back to right back again. You know, for all the players we brought in, the amount of players played out of their natural positions this season is again an indictment of the recruitment and the way we set up. It just looks like nobody has a clue what we want to do or what we're supposed to do. It seems like that transfer approach last summer was scattergun.
Yeah, in hindsight, it was a bit like, these are all very good players. Let's go buy them in and hope for the best, rather than, this is the team, this is what we need, this is the fella, we're going to put him in here. Like, it's very, I think Isak kind of sums it up perfectly, to be fair, like we said before. Like, just the fact that we can't get the ball to him. We spent all this money on a player and we just have no plan to actually integrate him. And like, I don't know, some of the blame probably on him for this, like whatever has happened on the pitch. A lot of the blame is on the fact that he's just a player we've brought in that doesn't really suit our style of play, and we have no plan to actually like get the most out of him. It just, the whole thing is baffling. Like, Frimpong a right back as well. Like, I don't want to go in too harsh on like new signings, but like, he's just been so hit and miss. Like, I'm so disappointed because you see like how quick he is. You see like the highlights of him. You think he's going to be this like fantastic player, bombing up and down the wings, but he's just been disappointing overall. Like, he's had his good games as well, but I just don't think he is a right back. Like, he's not like definitively a right back in an Arne slot system. Like, maybe if Xabi Alonso comes in, then he starts to shine maybe as a wing back instead of a full back. But again, it's just disjointed thinking. It's like, we saw a player we liked and brought him in, rather than thinking, we need this, let's go find this player to do that, because it's all over the place.
It feels like, and look, I'm going to put my hands up here. Hindsight is very helpful here, because in the summer I was over the moon. And I'm not trying to say I pointed these issues out at the time. I absolutely am not. And hindsight is how we have this ability to figure it out a bit more. But it's all over the place. It's just shocking. And it feels like somebody came in that didn't know anything about football and just went, give me a list of the 6 best lads out there, the best names, and we just go buy them. And there seems to be no rationale of how we're going to utilize them, where they're going to play, what those relationships are going to be on the pitch. And Isak, I think, is the poster boy of that era.
Definitely, like we said, like, it was almost like we went out, got Ekitike, we're like, right, that's our striker done. But then Isak came up again, and you go in and try bring him in. Like, it's maybe, I do wonder, like, would it have been a case of like, if we actually had gotten Isak at the start of the summer, would we have gotten Ekitike, and maybe then we would have had some sort of plan to build around them. But I think, not to say I regret buying the two or anything, but and I'm not writing Isak off by any stretch. Like, I think if a new manager comes in who can play to his strength, or maybe new wingers come in who can play to his strength and get the ball to his feet, it's a different story. But at the minute, like you said, he is the poster boy for this whole disjointed thinking in the summer. But again, I'm going to be a hypocrite here. Like, I was delighted when we signed them all, and I still am, to be fair. But I have a lot of questions. Like, I'm getting more questions than answers as the season has gone on.